what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Cyberverse Adventures Ultra Class Wreck and Ruin. So here we are, and there he is, or they are technically. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have some lovely artwork of Wreck and Ruin, Energon armor, Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures, Wreck and Ruin. On this side, Wreck and Ruin. On the other side of the box, we have Autobots. Here's an Ultra Class, a Class A Ultra, an Ultra Class A, and a Class A Ultra. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. And all you need to know about him is he is a turbocharged technician, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Wreck and Ruin, the newest of the Ultra Class figures in this Cyberverse Adventures line. And here he is, or they are. How do I address you, sir? How do I address you? He has two heads. Is it him? Is it they? How do I address you? Him, they, they're in, I don't know, but here they are in their vehicle mode, and the vehicle mode is definitely the weakest of the two modes. It's just kind of a weird looking, kind of armored car thing. I don't know. There's a big gap right here. Just because of the gimmick. There's a big gap right there in the cockpit section. You got some nice blue there, which looks quite nice. Really pops a little bit there as well. Got the big old cannons right up front. Got the cow catcher up front, or the bulldozing part, whatever you want to call it. And of course you have the wheels. He rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And yes, there's the top. Yes, there is the bottom. And there you have that. And for comparison, here he is. They are, whatever. Here he is with Ultra Class Optimus Prime, with Ultra Class Shadow Striker, and with the Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So, there you go. So yeah, that is basically it for the vehicle mode. It's not great. It's a thing with wheels. It's some cannons and a bulldozing part. I don't know. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, let us raise up a smidge so we have some room to operate. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take these sections here and just untab them like so, and then untab this section right here. This is going to be his arm. And we're going to do a bit of folding around with these hinges, so just kind of bring this all the way out, and then take this hinge and bring it all the way in, and that will sit like that for now. And same thing on the other side, second verse, just like the first. Untab that, and then just untab that section there. And again, just bring all of this out, just straighten all this out, and bring that around and under, like so. And you got that going on. And we just bring the arms up and get them out of the way for now. So now you want to untab his legs from this section here. Untab, untab, bring this section up, and that will clip into place right there. And then we can just bring the leg out, just rotate it, quarter of a turn there, out, turn, and then take this whole assembly here, swing that around, and the crotchal region will now be in place. Then just bring the legs just around and down, around and down. Then we bring his shoulders forward. They will clip in right here. You'll hear it snap. It'll snap right there. Nice secure connection. Snap it in. Boop, right there. And that is it. There you have Wreck and Ruin in their robot mode. And he looks pretty cool. They look pretty cool. How do I address you, sir? Anyway, sirs, you know what? Whatever. But I do quite like the robot mode. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at both of those noggins. He's got two of them. Let's admire them both. You can see I love the smirks on their faces. It looks really cool. Of course, this one has the eyepiece going on. A little bit of that blue going on there as well. Autobot symbols on either shoulder. overall, I dig the design. I do wish these cannons maybe like, flip down or rotate around so you can actually use those cannons on his arms, but no. It is what it is, but all around though, I think he's not too shabby. Not too shabby. I mean, a lot of hollow going on there, but yeah, no, it's the way it is with these Cyberverse figures, but not too bad. The back is pretty clean. You have this bit there, which you can, if you want, remove just on clips. And there's a post here. And you can plug that into his hand, into their hand, whatever. As a gun, so you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. So you can do all kinds of that if you want. And then this will just clip right back in like so. Now, articulation-wise, the heads don't do anything. They're just stuck in place. The arms are on a ball joint, can do a full 360, can move in and out. You can use that transformation joint. Get the arms in front of the chest if you need to. You do have rotation right above the elbow. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the waist unless you count that. I don't know. Legs can go forward, that far, back, only that far outward. You can do the full splits. You have a bit of rotation at that ball joint itself. You do have rotation right below the knee, so you can rotate there. 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet don't move at all. Oh, that's pretty much it. Now, as far as the gimmick for these features, they have the Energon armor, and to activate Racking Ruin's Energon armor, you just come back here. You basically just grab a hold of this and pull it back, and whoop, and there you go. You close it back up, and there you have the Energon armor. You can see it's done in that transparent blue plastic, and yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing that it can do, although this section, for some reason on mine, doesn't like to stay together after you open this up, but, hey, yeah. Don't really care about it, but hey, it's a thing. It's a thing it can do if you want to do it. And to reset it, you just want to open these sections up and just bring this back, fold this bit in, and just tuck all of this back. Make sure all the hinge comes back, close it all up, click it into place, and there you go. And you can do this with this gun not on his back if you want to. Just pull back on this, and whoop, there you go. It all flips open. Easy peasy, both lemon and squeezy. I don't really care about it, me personally. I'm going to pretend that doesn't exist. I'm going to give him his gun. But there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is. They are with the Ultra Class Prime. With Shadow Striker. And with the Deluxe Bumblebee. So you can see how that works out. So, there you go. So there you have Rack and Ruin, and yeah, he's pretty par for the course as far as the Cyberverse Ultra Class figures go. Nothing amazing, nothing mind-blowing. It's a decent figure. The alt mode is not good, in my opinion. Just not feeling it at all. The robot mode actually is my favorite part of this. I think the robot mode really shines. It just has a lot of personality. So I do dig the robot mode. It's gappy, but again, it's the Cyberverse Ultras. We're used to this by now. It is what it is. He does have a bit more articulation than I was expecting. He actually has some decent articulation, so he's got that going for him. So all in all, it's a decent figure for what it is. So there you go. Now I picked this up at my local Target, but you can also get Cyberverse figures from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Cyberverse playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Cyberverse Adventures Ultra Class Rack and Ruin, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. Hey, Hey guys, I got a game we could play. It's called If I Smack You in One of Your Faces, Will the Other One Feel It? Yeah, well, how about this? How about we kick your butt and see if your face feels it? We can play that game too. I don't want to play anymore.